good, y'all. We hunting again. Let it load in, and we will be going to the new territory. Don't know how to say it, but we're gonna go test it out and see what we can get. Looks like we're sitting over in like Germany. Somewhere over like Germany area or so. Let's see if we can't just put it right in there. Let's see what we can get here, boys. Sorry, my speaker wasn't set up the way it was supposed to be. Tarnishian. I got my bows, and that's what we're hunting with. Is it like nighttime, or maybe it's just raining? I honestly don't even know what I'm hunting for here. Sure there's like a lookout or something. Look at these beautiful trees. They're like berry trees of some sort. Yeah, they're berry trees. What is that? Fallow deer. We downwind, we better get some spray on here. Seems like it rains a lot in this location. Only played it one time though, and it's right now. This is my first look at. I don't even know how to say it. It's some German place. I'm not gonna act like I know how. I don't even know that I got the right arrows for fallow deer, to be honest. Where was their track? Badger. Not really after a badger right now. I don't think I even have the right arrows for a badger for sure. badger's probably leaving, right? Yeah, that's fine. Really not that far away from the water. Didn't really flee that far. If it did, try to be quiet. It's quite a steep drop off. Dude, I understand.
Widgeons are such neat babies. Cute little things.
I'm not trying to like shoot a duck that's laying in the water. Or a widgeon or what is that? A mink? Those are interesting things to try to shoot with an arrow. Yeah, I hear you, bud. I don't know if I gotta try shooting one of these with an arrow and see if I can kill it. I mean, it's gotta be tiny. You need like a handgun probably for it, more so than a bow. I say we just work our way out of here. It's literally right down here. 60 to 80 yards is not that far away. If I'm gonna shoot it, I'm gonna have to shoot it with an arrow made for a deer, not the bison one. Well, I'm used to hunting with bison, or for bison. I don't have my homestead to change out my stuff right now, so. Where's this dang thing? Said 60 to 80 yards. It's just a stump. We gotta find a way to get, like, yeah, now I'm in the tree, so there's no way I'm gonna find anything down here. Probably be better off hunting on land if I had to guess. See, things making noise. It must have been the opposite way. Trying to find like an open area where you can maybe see something. We're in kind of like a luscious area right now. I don't think I can climb that hill though. Not sure, but I don't think I can. Yeah, they're just kind of working. We gotta just make a trip side of the mountain, I guess. Yeah, stupid pheasant. I don't, no offense, but I don't really care about a pheasant. I don't even know what type of animals are all even on this reserve. Like to tell you if there's more than just fallow deer. Or, I don't even know what I'm hunting, to be honest. What is that? It's all birds. I ain't gonna be able to shoot a bird with what I got for weapons right now. I'm just gonna run to get to the outlook because it might actually tell me like some people that are there, some stuff like that. What is that? It's that dang beaver or badger. I don't know if I can shoot any of these things with what I got. Can you walk any louder? I mean, really. I want to see what a badger looks like in the game. We're either going to be right up over this hill again. He's got to be like right around here. It said I'm 30 yards away. The only way to get up close and personal, I guess, is to crawl my way in. Past a little bit of dung. I can hear this thing moving around. made noise, but I have no idea where this animal is. Sounds like it's right on top of me. I'm gonna try to get over to the bedding area, I guess. I haven't seen anything yet. I can hear it walking. Just gotta get a little further out. I'm gonna try to get up on the rock where I can actually see something. I want to get up to these rocks. See, I knew it. It's back there. It was right around me. But I had to get out of there. couldn't see him anyways in that thicket. I mean, he had to be right around me and I could not see him. I was gonna chase that one down, but I thought I see one over here.
Think some little trees. We've seen them drop a little as otters go up. Hints of small home ranges, so the hunt isn't likely to last too long. Best not to fall in up trees.
I don't know if it told you. It tells you class 1, but it doesn't really tell you anything beyond that. Yeah, the badgers are still moving.
Badgers are missiles made of beef, piss, and vinegar. Even if they look like mashed potato loving jobbies, they're bitter green eggs with fur. Pieces of work, I tell you.
That's pretty much what I got. Taken off, probably. I might as well go back up here. I ran right by it because all of a sudden the badgers were right there. Eventually we'll find a spot where we'll be able to get some fallow deer or something. It's hard hunting small game like that with a bow.
I'm sure you're impressed. You should be able to spot Kaishel and Elephant where you're standing. Which is where you'll be heading for your first taste of what you'll be hunting. And more importantly, our hospitality.
Yeah. Run down this side.
The most elusive quarry of the Highland hunter. A majestic beast found only here in Scotland.
Or in Scotland, sorry. Not Germany, Scotland.
To aid them in scampering round mountains. Which makes breeding a challenge. So they requisition the help of an opportune hillock. Regardless, in just a few days, you'll join the ranks of the truly legendary. But first, all you need to join is us for dinner.
I'm just running the whole way because let's just get there and be done. That's a bird, right? Yeah. I was gonna say I feel like I've heard that one before.
Since you're out and about, reckon you could take a few snaps for the site. They don't have to be dead, they just have to be.
just trying to knock some of this stuff out because I haven't really seen a fallow deer. I mean, I haven't gone real far, but. Thought I saw something over there first. Guess it's just tree. Almost use this as a. Yeah, that's what I thought. Look at that big bastard. Holy crap. He's got to calm himself. I don't know that an arrow's going to reach that far. They're downwind. That's exactly what I needed, though. I must have done that right. Yeah, they can't hear me. If I can get it to 70 or so yards, we're taking one of these fallow deer. I'm just worried they're going to spook before I get to that range. I think I got to work my way right down to the water and then approach that way. I'm going to get down, stay low, work my way in. As long as I stay quiet. My goal is to shoot him with the crossbow. I know. I can shoot him from like 90-ish yards, I think. That's why I'm okay if I'm only so far away. I'm just worried that there's going to be a bend where I'm going to have to sneak my whole way up to him. Which I think is what's happening. I haven't even made my way around to get like... There's one standing right there, that's a small one. So either the big one left or something's going on here. Small one's there, and I'll take the small one if I have to, but I want to just get basically through here. There's that one. There's none behind it. Where did all the bigger ones? I'm gonna keep sneaking up because the big one was right behind it before. I'm hoping they didn't run off, but if I can't see them anywhere, I'm gonna take my opportune shot. We'll get to about 50 yards. 50 yards is about as opportune as you're gonna get. If I get inside of 50, I can shoot it with the other one. I'm trying to get too close. Where's that? It's the easiest shot you could have with that one. Still haven't seen any. I'm gonna down him. I'm walking as slow as possible. I downed that one pretty easily. See, if I would have had a gun though, I would have been able to shoot that other one. I'm gonna have to go get that one, but I want to make sure that that big guy's not like right here. Right there's one. Oh no, that's a stump. It looked like the same color, that's why I thought it was one. Yeah, it looks like... Yeah. They were working their way down here. I don't think that was the one that I shot, but maybe it was. Where did the rest of them skedaddle to? That's the question of the day.
Deer stalking is a speciality of our reserve, and any hunting trip up here would be complete without it. So, here's what I'm saying. 3 different deer, 3 different ways, 1 hell of a challenge. Get me a wee buck under 30 metres, a follow buck from a crouch, and I'll lead one with a single long shot.
So there's 3 different type of deer. Trying to stay quiet. It's actually not a bad sized one. It's only a silver though. That was a good fallow deer. I didn't get the big one. I was really hoping that I was gonna get that really big one, but they're all going the same direction. I don't know where they ended up, but they're all moving the same way, same speed. When you're kind of following after something, anything you see you kind of gotta look at. Anything that's a different color, an escape of nature, you gotta be looking at. I mean, they moved a long way from when I started moving towards them. That must have been why there was a warning call. That one didn't get the memo. I know they're kind of in the thickets. I would love to get another fallow. Okay, I jumped for no reason there. There's a house right there. I'm gonna work my way out because this might be where I can get different stuff. I'm still gonna bow hunt. Like I ain't gonna change any of that. But what if I can get a fallow deer call or a red deer call, something like that, where I can hunt them a little bit easier. Assuming they're up in the hill. I don't know if we just follow. Pretty much been following right along the. I mean, it's a huge map, you know. I don't know if this is a homestead or if it's literally just a town. I think it might actually just be a town. Because normally you need like a flagpole that you can. See, I always get really quiet when I'm moving. Moving near water. I try to be as quiet as possible moving across water. Yeah. There's another one. They're always right next to the water, them fallow deer. They are a hard animal to get. Dang ducks are loud. Yeah, they barely even heard me and they were leaving. The fallows are easy to spook. Right here where the fallow deer were. They moved on. What is that noise? I don't have the right equipment to hunt mink at the moment. Is that mink, right? Yeah. We might as well try to get back on the road. Dude, I really don't care, mink. These mink act like I care. And I really don't. It's just like a lot of shrubbery. Where it's not even like high trees that can give you. We got one fallow deer though, so that's a positive. trying to figure out. You'd almost rather be at like a lake, I think. What is that? What is that? Like, I'm not overly concerned, I guess I would say, about. There is one down there. Let's get low. It's 40. Yeah, I know. You hear me. You probably smell me a little bit. But until I get an eye on you, how am I gonna know what I can shoot you with? And I know you're close. Yeah, I know, dude. Trying to be as quiet as possible. I'm trying to get to this tree where I can stand up. Get a look. Because I'm sure he's right down by the water. I'm pretty sure the water's right down here. This fallow deer is right down here, I guarantee it. They love it down by the water, but I gotta get across the crest of this hill to see what's going on. There he is. Shot too high. I missed my chance. Oh, he just ran me over. What in the world? Dude just ran me over. I missed my chance. I shot right over the neck. I thought he was going to keep walking. That was a missed opportunity, to say the least, but... That's the issue. Sometimes I get to the point where I feel like there's another one right there. Could actually be the same one yet. Yeah, it is. Took a shit right down there. That's what happened. I missed my chance, I'll tell you that. Still right there. I feel like he's not like sprinting away like he should be. I know I didn't hit him, but like I'm hoping to come upon another batch of them somewhere, but they always seem to be in singles lately. I mean, this is the first time that I played on here, but normally the other couple of sites that fallow deer are on, you can find like a whole group of them. Now I've been finding it smaller ones. I see them out there yet. The issue is I'm not really hunting that one anymore. I mean, if I get to a spot where I catch up to him, fine, but it's not really the deer that I'm after. I shot my shot at him and I missed, and it was disappointing. To say the least, it was disappointing. Just got like logs and stuff scattered. It makes it a little bit harder to know, because like I saw that and I thought that was maybe something that I could hunt, but from a distance everything looks like something that you can hunt. Right there. There's wild boar here? I didn't know that. I didn't know they had boar. I don't know if they're big boar, little boar, I'm not really sure, but... Oh, they're right there, I saw them. It's a fallow deer yet running around too. That's probably what spooked them all. Got that stupid fallow deer running around like an idiot. I mean, it doesn't help that I'm running. Yeah, here he comes. Look at this idiot. Female. 2 females for sure. There's 2 females for sure. Yeah, definitely spooked them. I came running in there. My only hope is that they calm down a little bit and I can get back in there. I see a little jut in the river here, which is all I can hope is that there's something nestled along this stretch of river. I mean, obviously it would have hurt everything I just did, but yeah, there's one on the other side. 2 females. Really? I have not been lucky. I have not been lucky with those fallow deer. It's a narrower creek branches off of this one, and I'm thinking if I can get along that. Stupid ducks going nuts again. I'm thinking if I can get up along that creek, maybe we can get our second. That's an issue. You're hunting fallow deer. You're hunting pretty much fallow deer, red deer, maybe boar. I don't know. I don't know if I got the right stuff for boar. Pretty much everything that I'm hunting though. I probably don't have the right suit on. I just noticed that. I think I'm wearing winter stuff yet. What in the world? It's straight up wind to me. So first off, yeah, hush up. It's like 100 or so yards out. Things hate. I absolutely hate when you make noise. I'm only going to be live for about an hour for this, unless we really start getting into something. They're probably just over a hill over here. Shocker. That's normally how everything works, is you gotta work past a hill. That's the thing. Like, all over a boar, I'm not gonna sit on my hands and knees trying to get my way up to a boar. If I get a boar, I get a boar. If I don't, I don't. I'm not really that pressed about it. That was a lot of noise. If that didn't spook him, I don't know what did. I just saw them. They're not that far away. They gotta be within... yards. The issue is when I get to that road, I might have to shoot it with. Now these are. This is actually the bigger of the arrows, I think, in this one. I think I got the smaller arrows. I think I got the smaller arrows for the other thing. Dang, nabbit. I'm off on my aim today. We're gonna switch locations. We're gonna switch locations here. I just struggle. Been really struggling with hitting what I need to hit. Let's go up in the mountains. We're gonna go to New England. True bow hunting area. See if we can't find something here. I know. Whoa, dude. Just be quiet. We got enough spray on, so we're fine there. Yeah, these leaves make a lot of noise. I'm going to be quiet because we're coming up over to an open field here. This is where you got your best chances to shoot something. I mean, really, Silver Peak, where you load in there, there's animals everywhere. Right there's something moving around already. I don't know what that was. It was on the move. I mean, it wasn't because of me, I don't think. I think it was just moving. Try to be as quiet as possible, pretty much. There's a little feed. Can we not make so much noise? That'd be great. There's a little feeding zone. Trying to take it easy, working my way in here. I don't want to get too far along where I spook everything in this field right away. I really haven't ventured very far, I don't think, on this map. I guess I went quite a ways in a couple of spots, but some of these maps I've been all over, some of these maps I haven't moved much at all. I know, that's what I'm worried about. We're gonna get to this feeding ground. There ain't nothing in the feeding ground. We're gonna work this field. Here, I'm hearing something. Gray fox. Must have been right on the edge. Because there's like how many fields? So you try to find one that's more of an open area. This is one of those grassy fields. Grassy ones are a little bit harder because the animals will stand out a little bit less in them. There's a certain field. I don't know if it's this place or not, but there's one field where it's like you can see everything. Yeah, like this one. If you saw something out here, I mean, you'd see it from a long way away. Because of that, we're gonna try to keep moving. Try to keep moving. We're looking for animals to kill. That's what we're doing. I'd love to. There it is. That was not a turkey. That's a turkey. But that noise that we heard before, that was not no turkey. That was a bear or a mountain lion or something. That was not a turkey. I'm not hunting turkeys, so I'm not even worried about it. Sorry, I keep hitting the wrong button. I know, they look like pronghorn heads. I think I gotta remember though, there's no pronghorn here. I don't think there is anyways. Maybe there is. I'm after like a moose or a bear. Dang gray fox, man. I know, but you spooked the gray fox, they can spook something else. So I'm trying to avoid that at all costs too. Turkeys are flapping around everywhere. Sometimes you're in the field, sometimes you're up against the river. There's spots. There it is. I knew there would be a deer of some sort near the water. I don't know if he's by the water though or not. I'm wearing white, which is not the best. I've never bought a different suit. I need a different suit, but I haven't bought one yet, so I never even realized that, like, I'm probably stand out like a sore thumb. Probably stand out like a sore thumb, you know, as I'm going around here, but I'm gonna have to go pretty soon, I think, you guys, and eat some lunch, but I'll probably come back stream a little bit later again. Probably be on probably on either NHL or 2K. I'm not sure which one yet. Haven't really played any My Career, so maybe I'll do a little bit of that on 2K, or I might just do like some domination grinding. I haven't done either. I know I'm trying to work my way where I kind of got him cornered. I'm hoping there's a nice antlered buck down here that I can get before we go. It's the hard part when you're hunting with a bow. When you're hunting with a gun, I mean, you can be 200 yards away and shoot whatever you want. Crossbow, you can do 150 maybe. Probably 100 is max. But I just need I gotta be getting close to like where the location of this call is coming from. Doesn't mean that he hasn't left, or she, or whatever's down here. There's a whole batch of footprints right down here. If I had to guess, it's gone, but it's right there. At least one of them's right there. It's a doe. 3 does. Really? Unless there's more near it. Looks like a 3 doe. I mean, I'll take a doe, but prefer to get bucks. I was gonna say, there's gotta be more. Oh yeah, there are the bucks. It's a lot of crackling. I want to get to a spot. That one right there is the one you want. One behind the rock. Behind the rock or not? Yeah, right. This is going to be the shot of the day if we hit him. Ooh, he like slides funny. I gotta get up on the other side here. I'm just worried that they're gonna be out of the water drinking by the time I get around to a better site. These females are like eyeing me up too. I could down a female without even thinking about it right now. I'm after that antlered buck. Can I do a bleak hawkway? Son of a buck. Come on. I messed up twice. I think that's the key to... Okay. We're done. We're done. That's it. That's it. Alright guys, thanks. I'll be back on later, playing a different game at a different time.